Hey, welcome back everybody. Today we are talking about the emergency update that's going to be happening for us on Rust Console Edition. The current state of things, a bit of a week in review because we've had a lot of connectivity issues for sure. We're going to cover all that. And of course, the Jade skin picks, as we did just get a new set of skins, plural, that dropped at the skin store. So we're going to do all of that. So we got a lot to cover. So official word from Pedro, thank goodness. Here's the deal. Let me just read this off because we're going to comment on this too because we've also been living through this because if you've got a custom server right now, it's been rough. Okay, it's been rough like the last 2 weeks. Pedro said, we're actively working on a new bug fix update aimed at resolving connectivity issues. While the official release date is yet to be determined, we've implemented some improvements in the meantime to significantly reduce connection problems. We aim to release this update as soon as possible. Okay, so yes, that makes a ton of sense because this is essentially a live service game. When Rustworks is down, which we have all felt, you can't do anything. You can't even look at your skins. You can't sign in. If you're already on a server, that's great, but like Rustworks is that bridge in between to help you find a server. So basically, if you didn't sign in before the Rustworks outage that we had, then you were kind of just stuck. And that's one of the major reasons why we haven't been streaming or doing any of our like events, because there's been times where when we try to sign in, we can't. So it's really nice to see that they're actively on top of this. There's going to be a patch. I suspect there's some server-side type stuff that they can do. Essentially, that's what he was covering there, which is fantastic to hear. So there's a bit more. So let's go ahead and hear the rest of this here. It says, in addition, we'd like to inform server owners with map sizes larger than 3K that upon the release of the update, that these servers will be wiped. Okay, to be clear, only people that have gone beyond the 3K, because you could essentially do that inside of gPortal. They've clamped it since. So only people that are above the 3K level, and I think they cover it here, but it's basically a stability issue. It says it will be wiped. This is the line and with this is in line with our intentions to limit map sizes to 3K so we can keep stability of the game. There you go. Larger maps are still too experimental and will cause issues in the game. Yeah, basically the core systems will melt down if something's much larger than that. Obviously, pro systems and next gens can handle it for sure. Not a problem with them. Okay, so to ensure a smooth transition, please wipe your server and set the map to 3K or less. Otherwise, the release of the next update will force a wipe on your server only. Says, hope you're all having a fantastic week. Okay, so it's really great to hear that they're addressing this and that it's like an emergency update, because it literally has to be, because we can't do anything without it. So it's really nice to hear that. No official word on the team stuff. We will test it deeper on our stream later on, if Rustworks holds. Fingers crossed, right? So essentially, we're going to go in there and see if there's any back-end changes that maybe make some things smoother, some commands. The team system, I know the team system has been very, very broken. Essentially, you have to turn off the code lock system. Again, a nice PSA for everybody that's out there running a server or playing on customs, which is a lot of people. By the way, we do have our own custom server up and running. An easy way to find us is to search Jade, then filter by fullest servers, and then we'll be the top 2. And you can follow the names there at the top of the screen, top center. We do often have events, and also on our more aggressive server, that's all BPs, Solo Duo Trio 2X, we do often drop airdrops to kind of get the server going, like the economy, because it's all BPs, right? Like, it's not going to break the economy because everything's super, super fast. So come on through. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to be running some more in-depth, cool type arenas and loot events on both of the servers throughout the week. So come on by. By the time you guys watch this, I do believe both of them will be wiped. The bi-weekly should be soft wiped, and then the other one should be hard wiped. The all BPs should be hard wiped. Anyways, they should be finishing up their purge events before we actually do the wipe. Well, I should say the all BPs. Anyways, all right, so let's go over to, I'm rambling. Let's go over to our skin picks. Now, I think these are beautiful, right? Okay, so real fast. We did get some special items last week. I don't know if we covered these. This one glows in the dark. And then we have the Playtime Hammer. For all the builders out there, I do like the hammer skins. And then we have the Lunar Wolf headdress, which I do believe this one glows in the dark. Pretty nice. I'm not sure what these costs are because I bought these last week. So anyways, let's go over here and do the skin picks for the sets. Okay, so our first one we have is the Dragon Scale Arsenal, the most expensive set at 1,930 Rust coins. And again, you save roughly 30% if you buy all of them. Again, you'll hear me say this. If you like 3 of these, or you're like in that ballpark, 3 or more, consider getting the whole set. But the breakdown here works. I do the green picks, which are 1 and 2, and then I do the orange picks 1 and 2. Green being the first, and then orange being the second. Or I should say green being A, and then orange being B, if that makes any sense, to help you narrow it down. Okay, so Dragon Scale Arsenal. We have the L96 going for 475 Rust coins. I think this one looks really sharp, for sure. We don't have too many L96 skins, and I like that this one is just a different kind of color scheme than most of the other ones that we have in that category. Although I guess our lunar one is pretty close to this, isn't it? I do like it. We have the double barrel shotgun going for 450 Rust coins. Again, I don't know if I said it on the last one, but there's no glowing parts here. I'll try to get it down the barrel as much as possible, because that's essentially what we look at the most. Did we say that was 450 Rust coins? Then we have our hunting bow. It's going for 400 Rust coins. I do like that one. Now we have the assault rifle going for 475 Rust coins. This one's interesting. I think there's like a little piece there that's not normally there. I can't tell. Then we have the MP5 going for 475 Rust coins. I do like the textures on the mag. I love that wood too. A lot. And then we have the M249. Beautiful. I think this is probably the best looking M249 skin for sure. For 475. I don't know if I said that. All right, so let's do the green picks first. So clearly, since I love the M249 so much, that's going to be on there for rarity, but also because I think it looks really good with this particular weapon. So green first pick is going to be the M249 for 475 Rust coins. And the green secondary pick is going to be the L96 because of rarity. So green second pick, L96 for sure. I mean, look, it just looks good, right? All right, so orange first pick is going to be the double barrel shotgun because of its utility. And I just think it looks really cool. And it's not like too obnoxious, so you can definitely use it during the nighttime. So that's the orange first pick, and then the orange secondary pick, I don't think it's going to be a massive surprise, is going to be the MP5 for 475 Rust coins. So green first pick, M249. Green second pick, I'm sorry, it's going to be L96. Hello. And then orange first pick, double barrel shotgun. And then orange secondary pick, MP5. All right, so on to this next set. Okay, so it's a toss-up. I really like these two sets here, and we'll cover the low poly here in a second. I think both of these are a steal, and I think they both look fantastic because I just think they do. I think this is the best looking set in a long time. The Azure Dragon Tools for 960 Rust coins. You'll see what I'm talking about. It just looks so good. But yeah, I do like both of these here. If anything, if you're kind of on the fence, let's put it this way. I probably should say this later, but instead of getting the Dragon Scale Arsenal, which is beautiful, I would say just get these two sets because they're fantastic. But anyways, all right, so the Azure Dragon Tools for 960 Rust coins. The first one here, we have a beautiful, an absolutely beautiful jackhammer going for 300 Rust coins. You'll hear me say it a lot probably, but look at the charred wood that's on the bottom there. My goodness. Probably one of the best jackhammer skins, to be perfectly honest. I mean, my goodness. It looks so good. Then we have the satchel charges going for 225 Rust coins. Look at the detail on top of the bean cans. No glowing parts. Now we have the hatchet for 175 Rust coins. I love the detail on the dragon on the head of the axe. So I said that was 175 Rust coins. It is. Now we have the pickaxe for 175. Love the detail on the head too. And then that charred piece around the neck. So good. And now we have the rock, which is, I mean, come on. For 250 Rust coins, this one's beautiful. It's like wrapped around charred wood with like gold dipped. And then it looks like maybe, not like gold leaf, but I don't know what you call it, that like shiny blue paper and then like the gold print on top with the dragon. Oh, it's so good. Beautiful, dude, beautiful. And then we have, did I say that was 250? I'm like so like drooling over it. I was like, what did I say? Hammer going for 250 Rust coins. Beautiful, beautiful. Incorporating those two textures and colors in a fantastic way. We've got the charred wood on the interior, that like gold dipped, and then that detail in the dragon's great. 250 Rust coins for the Azure Dragon Hammer. All right, so this one was really tough. So, okay, so green first pick has got to be the jackhammer because, I mean, just look at it, right? Going for 300 Rust coins. Green first pick. I mean, let's just look at that one more time. Come on. So good. And green secondary pick is going to be the hammer because I am a builder, and I like to have things like through the scale of the game, and you're often managing your own base, so having this as a default hammer is beautiful. So green, the secondary pick, is definitely going to be the hammer for 250 Rust coins. And this next one was really, really tough because it's not something I would... Okay, so the rock is something you spawn with, but the detail on this is so good. So my orange first pick is definitely going to be the Azure Dragon Rock because, I mean, just come on, right? So that's my orange first pick. And then my orange secondary pick is going to be the hatchet for 175. Because a lot of times we usually force our way and get like a jackhammer. So a lot of times I'll have a metal pickaxe later on. And so I find this one to be quite useful for later on in the game. Or I'm sorry, like mid or even later on. If you want to go out with like, you know, not as valuable materials. So orange secondary pick is going to be the hatchet for 175. Whew, so good. But honestly, if you can afford the whole set, you should probably get it because it all looks fantastic, and these are very core materials. And yeah, I think you'll just like it. And then this came in a close second. I love the way this looks. Even though these are like default textures, I love that it's got that like shine to it a little bit, and it's enough of a change for people to go, what? It's not just like a texture map. Like I feel like they went above and beyond because I've seen the low poly stuff on the PC and it's not quite as good as this one is. So the next one is the low poly veteran for going for the whole set for 460 Rust coins. This is the cheapest one, but I think it's fantastic because, yeah, it's something that you'll use a lot for sure. All right, so the first one here is the Roadside Kilt going for 100 Rust coins. And if you get really close, you can see almost like a grid paper design on there. Love it. And you have some Rust cheeks there in the background. Great. Roadside gloves going for 100 Rust coins. I love these. These could be the best roadside gloves, to be perfectly honest. Look at that detail, man. No glowing parts. We now have the hoodie going for 100 Rust coins. I like it. We have the pants going for 100 Rust coins. The metal face mask going for 125. It's probably pretty close to the way the polygons are organized on here, probably. I feel ashamed I don't know what it is off the top of my head. I probably should know, but I don't. The metal chest plate going for 125. I don't know if I said for the last one, this is also going for 125. I'm like so busy just gawking at it. Okay, so this one was tough. So let me explain why we did this. Again, if you've got like 2,000 Rust coins, you should probably, or even like what, 1,500 Rust coins, just get these two sets. They're fantastic. And then maybe pick something out of this set that maybe you like. But okay, so if you want to break this one down, because this is a steal, so like 460 is great. But if you want to break this down, my first pick is going to be the hoodie for 100 Rust coins. Here's why. Because you always have these, and it's such a cool like change. It's like enough of a change, but nothing too drastic. And I just love the way the light bounces off this thing. So my green first pick is going to be the hoodie, and my green secondary pick is going to be the pants for the same reason. But it's also kind of utility because it's much darker as well as like the standard pants. So it actually becomes very useful in a way. So yes, green secondary pick is going to be the pants for 100 Rust coins. And I don't think it's any surprise that I will go for the metal face mask for the orange first pick for 125 Rust coins. And my orange secondary pick is going to be the roadside gloves because, yeah, they look that good. Nice, right? Just look at that detail, man. Love it. And then I'll pull back a little bit. So there we go. That is the Jade Skin picks for this week. These should last for an entire... Is it a week? No, it's 2 weeks. I'm sorry, 2 weeks. What am I saying? So yeah, we're going to be out there on our custom server. Be sure to come by and check it out. We'll keep you guys posted as far as like what's happening. I know the team system's still pretty dang broken, so be on the lookout for that. And if you want to know how to set up or spawn in your own hackable crates on your server, I will go ahead, or it should already be up on the end screen now if you want to go check that out. And I hope we see you guys in the next live stream and on our server. Love you. Bye.